Welcome back to another film session of Ref Class. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm your host, the Professor, and class is now in session. With 13.8 seconds left on the clock, and the black team leading by 2, the white team decides to foul the black team, putting them on the line for 2 free throws. Let's watch. Let's go back. During this first clip, let's try to identify whether or not the clock was appropriately stopped on time at the request of the timeout. Let's slow things down for argument's sake. There's 4.3 seconds left on the game clock. Now let's see when the timer acknowledges the referee's whistle. The timer runs down to 2.8 seconds left on the game clock. Officials, what can we do in this situation? Let's see what the rule book and the case book says. Rule 5-10-1 tells us that the referee may correct an obvious mistake by the timer to start or stop the clock properly only when he or she has definite information relative to the time involved. The exact time observed by the official may be placed on the clock. The case play of 5-10-1, Situation C, gives the referees flexibility as far as how much time to put back on the clock. Officials, do not make this decision on your own. Whether your partners may or may not have information to assist you, the conversation should be had with your crewmates. This is one way of letting everyone know that the crew made this decision. After adjusting the game clock, you must inform both head coaches of the change. One of last season's points of emphasis was Endgame protocol. So briefly getting with your partners to discuss what to look for is very helpful amongst the crew. Once that conversation ends amongst your crew members, get back to your position and put yourself in a dependable position to officiate immediately. I have a question. White 3 entered the game without properly checking in at the table. Is this legal? Yes or no? Dead ball officiating at this point is just as important as live ball officiating. First things first, what would you rule on this play, Ref Class? A dead ball intentional technical foul on black 3? A common foul on white 3? A flop warning on white 3? or incidental contact, play on. Alright, let's keep going. From the view of this video, at least 3 players came off the bench of the white team to celebrate the play. Unless there's an injury, a situation of a fight or a potential fight, or a requested and granted timeout, a head coach is not permitted to be outside of their coaching box. While in the process of discussing the play and the proper adjudication of the play, an official, and in my opinion primarily the R, should go over and request to both head coaches to remain in their timeout area until the officials are ready to address them. This statement should be short and brief to the head coaches. That way you can get back to discussing what you need to discuss with your crew. Officials, when it's time to discuss the penalty and adjudication of the rule, don't go alone. While one official has the responsibility of passing information to the head coaches, the other official can take on the responsibility of making sure neither head coach interrupts that official. Remember, keep your verbiage short, simple, and to the point. Try this. Coaches, please do not interrupt my partner. He's only here to pass information. And to the official who's responsible for reporting this information to the bookkeeper at the scorer's table, pass them the information first, allow the coaches to listen in, then respond to questions a coach may have for you. I have another question. Since White 3 was the player who was illegally contacted during the dead ball intentional technical foul, who gets to shoot the free throws? White number 3? Any eligible player for White that's currently on the court. Or any eligible player for White. That includes on the court or on the bench. Ref class, I have another question. Where are players permitted to stand during free throws with the lane cleared? Anywhere on the playing court? Beyond the 3-point line, free throw line extended, or anywhere beyond half court? The conduct of a team's bench should never be overlooked. And it starts with the head coach. Now the head coach of the black team comes out on the playing court to discuss his disagreements with the officials' ruling. Officials. When we fail to address the conduct of the coaches and the players, we fail a game. Finally, the head coach of the black team has had enough and is ready to call it quits. Fans, it's never a good idea to put your hands on an official. Try to put yourself in their shoes. With constant yelling and occasional threats being thrown around, and now a fan places his hand on an official. Good intentions or not, this is not a good idea. Good or bad, we are prepared to take your criticism. Just be sure to keep in mind that you do have limits on how far you can go when it comes to expressing yourself. Officials, remain aware of your surroundings at all times. As part of your Endgame protocol, and depending on the hostility of the game, it may be a good idea to seek out campus police just to make them aware of that when the game ends, you will need them immediately. This is a scary situation that could have gotten a lot worse. And the truth of the matter is, most officials have been in this situation before. To the fans and parents in attendance, we appreciate your love and passion for the game. We officials have that same love and passion when we go out and work these games. So I ask you to be mindful of your words and actions to each official as they walk off the basketball court. And if you are truly passionate about this game you love, come out and join us. I'm almost certain that your youth league, adult league, or association will be happy to have you. Keeping up with these players is harder than it looks. But hey, don't take my word for it. Sign up to become an official and see for yourself. Alright, Ref class students, thanks for watching. And please continue to show your support by sharing this video. I'm your host, the Professor, and class is now dismissed.